You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulk injectors used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off. Pull up the handbrake. Pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Take off the engine cover. You will now be able to see the various elements to remove so you can access the injectors. For safety reasons, we recommend unplugging the battery. Using a socket wrench and a 10mm socket, unscrew the terminal from the negative terminal. Now remove it. Using a flathead screwdriver, unscrew the clamping clip on the air inlet conduit. Using a screwdriver, lever towards you to free it. You will then have to remove the metallic duct. To do this, you will have to remove the pin that holds it in place. You can see how it works in these images. Use the flathead screwdriver to lever and remove it. Using a socket wrench and a 10mm socket, remove the last holding screw on the duct and frame. Then remove it. So that impurities do not fall into the duct, cover the opening with a piece of tissue. With the same tools, unscrew the old gauge frame, then move it out of the way. Now unscrew the screw on the plastic protection. Opening the two latches to remove it. You now have access to the 4 injectors. The numbers on the injectors are important. The number 1 is located on the gearbox side, whereas number 4 is located on the drive belt side. To facilitate the removal of the injectors, start by unplugging the glow plugs located next to the injector. You can also unplug the injector by pushing on the metallic connection strip with a flathead screwdriver, all while pulling upon it. Then clean the plug with contact cleaner. Using pliers, remove the plastic fuel return hose. Using a 70mm spanner, start releasing the 2 ends of the tubing, which links the injection bar to the injector. You can then remove the little plastic guide that holds all the tubes. Now, finish off the removal of the tubing. The injectors and the injection bar are extremely fragile parts. We recommend protecting them so that no impurity can enter the system. Using a Torx T45 bit, unscrew the fixing bridle on the injector and remove it. If there's a leak from the injector seal, it can be difficult to remove it as it will be glued down. The injector may be blocked. Do not hesitate to use penetrating oil and an 11mm spanner to make a rotating movement and take it out of its housing.
Please support us. Subscribe and like the video, that will be really cool.
The seal may stick to the head of the injector, but it is often blocked at the bottom of the shafts. You have to try to unstick it by alternating clean deposits which hold it and putting it under tension with a thin screwdriver. Be careful not to scratch the injector shafts.
Bon, quand le joint d'injecteur il est collé au fond du puits par la calamine et le goudron, c'est assez compliqué à sortir. Il y a des outils spéciaux, mais c'est quand même assez coûteux. Moi, je m'étais construit avec un pic à fondu pour le pain, un moyen de crocheter le joint d'injecteur dans le puits et de le sortir. De toute façon, quand c'est collé, il ne faut pas hésiter à mettre des produits et bien nettoyer jusqu'à ce que tu le décolles. Ça va prendre du temps, mais tu vas y arriver.
Before installing the new injector, you have to fully clean the shaft, and in particular, the part that is in contact with the seal. We recommend attaching a small plastic tube to the vacuum cleaner so that it doesn't fall into the combustion chamber. You can also create your own small brush, which will enable you to clean the shafts as much as possible. Alternate the brushing and hoovering regularly. You may need to use the most aggressive products and scrub hard using a piece of tissue at the end of a stick. Once the injection wells, take the new injector that you will have to handle with care. Once the protection of the injection point has been removed, put the new seal in place. This seal has to be new and with the razor side installed towards the bottom of the well. When you change your injectors, you have to write down all the numbers written on it, clearly identifying which number place you're installing it in. This will make it possible to reprogram it in order to get the best performance from your vehicle. Without reprogramming it, you will notice a significant loss of power. Then, carefully insert the injector into its housing. Use an 11mm spanner to ensure that it is in the right place. Put the holding board for the injector the right way round and screw it in a little. The screws have to be tightened using a torque wrench set at 28 Nm. Remove the protection on the injector and the injection bar. Then put the tubing back in place. Screw in the ends a little. Then put the plastic guide back in place. You can now finish off the tightening process. Plug the injector back in. Reconnect the diesel return hose. Plug the glow plugs back in. Put the plastic protection in place and close the latches, then screw it in. Put the pin on the metallic duct, then put it back in place. Push firmly down to lock everything in place. Slide the other end of the metallic duct in place and tighten the clamping clip. Put the metallic duct frame in place and screw it down. Screw the oil gauge frame back in. Before starting your vehicle, pump the primer pump until it becomes hard. Reconnect the battery. Operation completed.
Hello, if this video helped you, like and subscribe.